we want to try and land some of the tools and processes that we're going to be introducing over these 2 days, or deepening the understanding for some people, trying to kind of land those in an overview from when we first start working with the family right through to when we close the case, and try and picture and locate where are the tools and processes we're going to be offering over these 2 days. Where do they kind of fit? Yeah? So I just want to just do a little bit kind of a physical thing with this. This isn't a very Australian thing to do, so if you can just bear with me around this. Okay, so I want you for a moment, imagine the moment that we start working with a family. Yep? Might be a phone intake, it might be a referral that's come from an agency. The moment we start working with a family, yeah, you got that in mind? I need someone who will come out the front here and use their body, not in any kind of extreme way, I'm not from New Zealand, and physically just come and be that, just kind of take up that space. Can someone do that? I'm not going to make you do anything other than stand here. Thank you so much. Come on down. Okay, so just to physically locate, here's the moment we're starting working with a family. Yep.
You're always so brave.
Are you kind of feeling a little stressed, a little frustrated, a little like, oh, this is the moment, you know, it might be a whole lot of anxiety that's going on, a whole lot of grief. Just be it. Just kind of take it up. Yeah? Nice. Okay. 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 The moment when we close the case. Assessment's been made, there's enough safety for this child, these children, and we are closing the case. Who's always wanted to be that moment? Yeah? Someone, if you can just come and be that moment here. Okay, thank you. Okay. So now, as we know, that doesn't tend to happen so quickly. So you're going to need to come on over here with me. Bit of a way, bit of a distance. How far am I going to get her to move? Okay. You're the moment. Okay, the moment when the case is closed. The moments we want, yeah? Okay. All right, so talking about some of the processes and tools we're going to be looking at today, who's seen the Partnering for Safety framework? So can someone come and be that framework? Take it up, be the framework. I just need you to physically come out, be here. Someone jump up. Thank you, Tom. Okay, just for a moment, thinking about the time when we're first opening a case, when are we going to use this framework? Come on over here, Tom. Right. How close? How close are we talking here? Pretty close. Okay. All right. When else? Yeah. Bunch up over there. When else are you going to be using this framework? All the way through. All the way. No, you're still the moment the case begins. You don't get to move. You're going with him. Okay, so all the way along, yeah? So the framework's being used all the way along. Okay, so feel free, Tom, you just hang wherever you want now. You get to move if you want. You're kind of fluid, flexible. A dynamic process in action, ladies and gentlemen.
Hopefully we won't go back.
Yeah, but we sometimes do, hey? We sometimes do. We sometimes do go backwards. Okay, engaging a child. It might be that you're using the 3 houses tool. Who wants to be the 3 houses tool? Nikki Weld would be proud of you. Someone, Michael, is that something you're bursting to do? To be the, I thought so. I could see it on your face, yeah. Okay, 3 houses tool. When's the moment you're going to use the 3 houses tool? Head on over this way. Okay, how close to the beginning? Very beginning. So you're wanting to be talking. You're feeling a little calmer now? A little, okay. So you're wanting to be talking with the child, hearing the child's views, helping the child understand about why we're now in their life, way early on. Where else are you going to use the 3 houses tool? In the middle, maybe. Yeah? Just say a little bit more, just out loud. In the middle? Yeah? And then down there? Yeah? Okay. So yeah, for some people, it makes really good logical sense. You want to be talking with a child here in the beginning. You want to check in kind of in the middle of the work with the child, get their views. And again, toward the end, checking in, how's the child feeling? Is the child feeling safe enough? We've made a decision, we think it's safe enough to close the case. Does the child agree? Where else might you be using the 3 houses? Court, yep. at the court process. And can I just offer you the suggestion, everywhere else in between. Every moment where you think, what does a child think about that? Is a child understanding actually what's going on? We're about to embark on safety planning. Has this child got any idea of what we're talking about when we talk about safety planning? Or there's about to be a change of placement. Or you're about to commence overnight stays. What's the child's feelings, views about all of that? So yeah, there's many, many moments. Okay, someone needs to be the moment we go and talk with the parents. That very first conversation. Thank you, Mike. Okay, where's this moment happening?
On the other side.
All right, so right in the beginning, where else? All the way along. Okay, just kind of wanting to physically represent that these are dynamic processes. They're not static one-off events. We're talking about ongoing conversations that are very purposeful. What's our purpose in every single conversation we're having here? What's our purpose? Check in. Safety. Checking in about safety. What's our purpose here? What are we checking in about safety for? For the child. What do we want to know? Is there enough safety for this child to be home, for us to close the case? At every single moment, every conversation, they're all very purposeful conversations. And so these 2 days, what we're going to focus in on is the talking with the child, tools and processes for engaging with parents, and helping parents to be right in the middle of this work that we're doing. Yeah? And we're also going to be looking at the process of safety planning. And what we're talking about is long-term safety planning, not just the immediate plans of is there enough safety for the child tonight, but long-term detailed safety plans that leads everyone to a level of confidence that we can close the case and these kids will be safe. Okay? Who wants to be the safety plan? I just need one more body. You have to be pretty detailed. You're going to have to be pretty vibrant. Sakura, would you like to? Thank you. Okay, so safety planning. Here's the moment we start working with the family. The other end is the moment where we are confident there's enough, that this safety plan is going to deliver enough safety to close the case. Where are you starting the safety planning process? Where do you want me to put her? At the beginning. How close? Very close. Okay, so safety planning process is starting from the moment you start working with the family. The very first moment. Our focus is on future safety. And what I've learned is the earlier we do that, the more quickly we close cases, the more quickly we can get out of families' lives, because every bit of focus, every part of our work is focused on building enough safety within the family for us to close the case. Yep. So safety planning process is starting here. That's the other thing we're going to be focusing on these 2 days. Is some ideas, some suggestions, drawing on your ideas, offering some from other parts of the world about how to do comprehensive safety planning with families that starts at the beginning. And does it end at this point? At what point does the safety... Sakura, if you don't mind, what point... You've got to be alive, girl. You've got to be alive. At what point does the safety planning process finish?
Adulthood.
Adulthood. So we're closing the case. Our job's finished here. And the network and the family are continuing to use this safety plan for as long as it's needed for the child, which in some cases is adulthood. Yeah.
And then some.
And then some, absolutely. So thank you so much. Woo! So yeah, we just wanted to locate that physically to help you. So if, as Phil said earlier, if you are, as we're introducing some of these tools and processes, kind of thinking, how does that fit? Just hold those thoughts till Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully that's helpful for you to think about where it's kind of located in there.